Okay, we're talking about military action today. I put on my Ranger hat. I was on a great big aircraft carrier, and I want to mention it later. Anyway, I want to establish a couple of things first. In Proverbs chapter 4, which is full of wisdom, starting in verse 20, it says, My son, that's us, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes, keep them in the midst of thine heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. He's talking about lips, talking, speaking. We were talking about spiritual things. That's spiritual. In Proverbs chapter 21, verse 30, this is for the non-born agains. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Lord. So if you think you know more than the Lord, you're wrong. Now in James, we're going to talk about the pitfalls, and we're going to talk about minefields and what they are, and the traps in the spiritual battle, how it's being waged against us. James chapter 3, verse 2, it starts. For in many things we offend all. If a man offends not in word, the same is a perfect man or complete man, and able also to bridle the whole body. That's spiritual, I guess. Watch what you say. Behold, we put bits in the horse's mouth, that they may obey us, and we turn about their whole body. That great big horse is controlled by a bit in its mouth. Behold also ships, which though they be so great, and are driven by fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small helm, whithersoever the governor listeth. Now, there's a picture of the ship I was on. That's the USS Ranger. You could put 2 football fields on the flight deck. Yet, the steering wheel was that big. And the guy that turned it never saw the rudder move way back there in the water. Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. A little match can start a whole forest burning. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. Spiritual. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature. Spiritual. And it is set on fire of hell. For every kind of beast, and of birds, and of serpents, and of things in the sea is tamed, and has been tamed of mankind. But the tongue can no man tame, for it is unruly evil, full of deadly poison. So our tongue can poison us. Our situations can poison us. Our mind is the battleground. It's the minefield. If we get a thought in our mind, it had to come from somewhere. And if it's contrary to God's word and we speak it out, we've stepped on the mind. We've released poison into the spirit realm, into our lives, into our situation. Now that's a trap. That's a pitfall. That's what we have to watch out for. So if you if you go about and there's no one around and you start complaining and grumbling about something, those thoughts had to come from somewhere. They came from the enemy. But when you spoke them, you stepped on the minefield. And That's the poisons. Okay, that's the spiritual traps and pitfalls for today. More power to you. You're aware of one of the things the enemy can use against us. Well, have a good day.